Hey, this is Matt Reisinger with Reisinger Homes. Welcome to my video blog dedicated to building science and fine craftsmanship. We're going to be talking about one of my new favorite products. This is a flexible flashing material called elastiform flashing that really has become one of my favorites over the last year or two since I found out about this product. But let me give you the background on why we're doing this. We're working on a 2-story screen porch. This is a house that I actually built 5 or 6 years ago now. And full confession here, we're back on this job because we made a mistake in the waterproofing and we had some rot on this porch. And I'm not about to let that happen again. This is a remodel that's on my dime. As the builder, I'm responsible for my houses. So let me show you how we're redoing this porch and how to do it right. Hey, we're in a high exposure environment here. We've got a screen porch facing the lake, and we had a lot of rot when we were into this job. This time we're gonna do it right. My name is Matt Reisinger. I'm here with Bill Wood. Bill, how are you today?
Doing good, Matt, thank you.
When we see these types of basically houses without overhangs or very little overhangs, in the past we've used a lot of traditional house wraps, but really Bill and I have found over the years that the most effective water barrier, especially in the kind of high risk environments, is to go with a peel and stick. And one of our favorites, there's several good ones out there, but one of our favorites is Carlisle's branded products. We've used a lot of this CCW 705 over the last probably year or two.
Yeah.
But one of their products that I want to talk to you about in particular today is this elastiform flashing. This is very similar, if you used a Tyvek before, which we've used a lot of over the years, this is similar to their Flex Wrap. It's a flexible flashing membrane, but it's quite a bit different. It looks to me like this is probably an 80 mil thick product, so it's super thick. I think it's gonna get really good nail sealing, and it really seems quite bulletproof. And tell me what you've done with these sills, Bill.
Well, so we've sloped the sills, as in any situation like this. We want to go ahead and prevent water. If it does get in, which we know through the screen that it's got a good possibility of coming in, we want it to be able to escape out.
Yep, so we've sloped these sills.
Sloped the sills. We've primed everything with a CCW 702.
Okay.
And that's a real heavy duty primer that we use to stick the Carlisle products on with. It really makes for a great system. And
you've got a good start going on here. I'm noticing that we've only done the lower section. What's kind of the intent on that?
Well, we really had to put some thought behind this, Matt. What we're doing is shingling everything. So we want everything that's below to be underneath anything that's above it.
Yep.
So we're shingling, and we started out with a strip. Started at the bottom here. First of all, on the outside, we've got our Carlisle 705 running up to its point, and then we've brought this up and gone over our sill and lapped over the top of that sheet. And what we did is we actually cut it a little bit different. We cut it along the edge of the jambs, and then we folded it over the top. So it laps over the top of your exterior piece. You'll see this piece is monolithic with this. It runs up over the top.
And Bill, if you wouldn't mind, while you're down there, would you give us a little demonstration on this elastiform? It's got a 2-tier release paper here that I'm going to pull off for you. We've cut these in about 10-inch strips, and we're using a 12-inch wide roll here. We're hoping to get about 5 inches of coverage on the sill and up the vertical jam leg here.
And I like to, if I'm going to make a corner, I like to go ahead and fold it and just go ahead and get ready to get sticky, guys.
Yeah, once it sticks, it's stuck.
And then so I'll lay it in. I'll gently peel this up and make sure I've got a good seal. This is pressure sensitive material, so the more you rub it, the better. And then if you make a good corner, because remember, if this was going to take a window, you really want to avoid any bunching in your corners, because that always affects the way that your windows set down.
And here's the money shot right here. Show us how that actually flexes into that corner.
You want to make sure you're well adhered, and then you pull your corner towards you.
Give it a little tug.
And then you bring that down, and then kind of work your flaps over. And just look at the way that lays down.
Yeah, notice Bill's not using fasteners. We're not staple tacking that. We probably could if we needed to, because this stuff is so thick. It really feels like if we had a nail head or a staple head, it would seal around that really well.
It looks like an applied product, actually, and it's just another thing that I like about this is, you know, it is rubbery, but you know, when you go to set, this is a regular situation, you go to set your window, a lot of times the corner of your window will catch into your membrane and tear a hole in it, and this is substantial.
Yeah, this is a serious product, and just to touch on cost real fast as well, be aware this is a premium product. I think with and it's typically not stocked anyways. I had to order it in special to Austin, Texas. Ordered it from All Tech Supply, which I order from often here in Texas. But I think it was about $4 in some sense per linear foot for the 12-inch model. Now, if you don't need the 12-inch model, if you're doing a window, standard window 2x6, you're probably going to order the 9-inch roll, which is going to be a little less expensive. But it's more than double some of the other competitors out there. However, like we said, on this type of environment where we've got no overhang, a ton of wind and water coming in from the lake behind us here, there's really nothing better. Bill, thank you for taking your time.
Thank you.
Guys, if you need any more info, I'd love to have you follow us on my Twitter feed. I'll post that link somewhere right in here. You can also get on our company Facebook page. We post photos there. And I'm on Instagram as well. So any of those locations, would love to have you follow us. And of course, hit the subscribe button below to our YouTube channel. We try to post about one video a week. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll see you next time.